Have you ever got braids and just a few days after having them quickly realized that your head and your scalp became unbearably itchy? I'm talking about so itchy that you have to weigh the option of taking them out and wasting the entire style. Or maybe they're just so uncomfortable that you end up scratching and messing with your braids so much that the style becomes fuzzy and it becomes completely unwearable. If you can relate, then in this video, I'll be giving you guys a surefire way to completely get rid of that annoying itch, guaranteed. So that your protective style won't just last longer, but will stay fresh and clean for much longer as well. I already know that you're gonna love this video and find it extremely helpful, so go ahead and hit the like button. And if you're new to the channel and you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Subscribe with the bell so that you can continue to get more hair tips, tricks, hacks, and more. Tip 1. Make sure to properly wash your hair before getting braids. This is a very simple step, but could easily end up being one of the most important. But washing your hair and making sure your scalp is clean and clear before getting any protective style is crucial. This might sound a little strange, but whenever you're going to go get your hair braided, you want to make sure that your hair is actually dry. You want to avoid putting any conditioner or oil in your hair at all. Braiders usually add their own gels or cream into your hair, which helps lock in your style. So by already having products in your hair, the mixing of these products can quite easily irritate your scalp, making your braids feel itchy and unbearable. What you want to do instead is thoroughly wash your hair one day before your appointment and avoid putting anything in your hair at all. This won't only help you to prevent itch, it'll also help your braids to come out even cleaner too. Tip 2. You might need to loosen your braids. If you have in a protective style like cornrows or really tight stitch braids, then your style might just be literally too tight. Having really tight braids can irritate your scalp, causing it to become inflamed, which causes itch and irritation. If this is the case for you, then you want to avoid getting really tight styles at all costs. By simply telling your braider just to braid your hair a bit looser, this will relieve a lot of stress on your scalp and alleviate that itch. Tip 3. Apply a soothing oil. You want to moisturize your braids with an oil that has soothing properties. I highly recommend using one of these. Tea tree oil and rosemary oil both have great soothing effects and are super healthy for your scalp, your hair, and your hair growth. Not only will you be moisturizing and nurturing your braids and your scalp, you'll also be helping to alleviate any discomfort or itchiness as well. I'll leave a link to where you can get both of these oils down in my description below. Tip 4. Avoid dandruff. If you normally struggle with dandruff, braids can cause even more and more irritation. Dandruff is caused by a fungus that feeds on the oils on your scalp. So by putting your hair in a protective style, it actually adds fuel to the fire, which can cause your scalp to itch even more than usual. The best solution to this is to use an antifungal shampoo. This will actually kill the fungus and help to get rid of the dandruff. When it comes to what antifungal shampoo to use, I recommend giving either of these a try. Start using the shampoo a few weeks before your appointment, and when you notice the dandruff and the itch start to settle down, you're good to go ahead and try to get braids. Last but not least, if all else fails and you still have discomfort and an itch, then this tip will 100% work. Tip 5. Wash your braids. If your braids are still itchy but you don't want to take them out, then it might just be time to wash your braids. Washing your braids can be very difficult because you have to be gentle and delicate with them. By being too aggressive with your braids, the style would just get too fuzzy and it'll become completely unwearable. Before you can wash your braids, you first want to take a rat tail comb and scratch underneath each and every one of your braids, making sure to remove as much buildup as you possibly can. After that, you want to apply shampoo directly to your scalp, then gently massage each braid, making sure to get the shampoo underneath each braid. While doing this, you want to avoid manipulating or touching your hair as much as you possibly can, because again, washing your braids can make it fairly fuzzy. Lastly, you're ready to rinse out your braids and dry them. I highly recommend you dry your braids with a blow dryer because braids are really good at holding in moisture. After everything is said and done, I recommend putting back in the moisture that you've lost. And of course, the best way to do that when you have braids is with a hair oil. You can use either one of the ones that were previously mentioned, but one of my favorites is this one here, Wild Growth Hair Oil. For a more detailed and in-depth video on how to properly wash braids without messing them up, check out my video. It's on screen here. You can find it on my channel. But by following all 5 of these tips, I can guarantee you'll get rid of that annoying itch in no time. If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful at all, go ahead and hit the like button. And if you still haven't already, what are you waiting for? Subscribe and turn on post notifications so that you can stay notified and get more hair related content. But yeah, that's all the time that I have for you guys today. I'm Kozak, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Peace out.